Hey y'all, welcome back to the Southern Lounge Room. So y'all, I'm sorry. I done took a couple of weeks off from my mental and physical health, but I won't take that long of a break again. So your girl is back with the tea. So before we get into the mess, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel to help your girl grow. And also lounge with me on Instagram and Twitter at Lady J Lounge Room. So a lot has happened within the past week, but what I want to focus on is the mess that went down regarding Lizzo's new song Rumors featuring Cardi B. So a quick overview of the song. I honestly don't think it's a horrible song at all, but I listened to it and I haven't listened to it since. I can honestly say it won't be on my playlist or in rotation, but I can definitely see it being played, you know, like in a mall or at a party or something or at the gym. Now, there is a line during Barty's part where she had mentioned something that was very interesting to me and kind of stood out. So she said, "Oh, Cardi ain't popping, that's a machine." They lying in languages I can't even read, okay? But that part that she said, "Oh, Cardi ain't popping, that's a machine," I found that very interesting, and I couldn't help but to wonder if that's a shot back at Onika's line in Seeing Green, because Onika said, "No one B can be my op, that ish offends me. It's corporate giants and machines that run against me." And Cardi said, you know, that, "Oh, Cardi ain't popping, oh, that's a machine." Okay, so interesting, because I've never heard Cardi use that word machine in her rap. So because, you know, Barty is with Atlantic, and so is artists like Lizzo and Megan Thee Stallion, and you know, Atlantic and the Queen Onika have been at odds for the past few years now. All right, we all know what's being said about Onika and Atlantic. But in Barty's line, it looks like she is saying that it ain't no machine, she's just popping. So in other words, it ain't no payola, no sympathy, it's just natural support. But I don't know, because the song is called Rumors and they saying all the rumors are true. So I don't know, y'all. Now, let me know y'all 2 cents on that little line below, and let me also know what y'all think about the song Rumors, okay? But more importantly, I want to get into the live Lizzo did yesterday, where she was crying, or day before yesterday now, because, you know, I'm a little late recording this. So she was crying on live about, you know, people bullying her or saying mean things about her. And of course, Barty hopped into this mess on Twitter. You know, people were saying mean things, that Lizzo was saying that people were saying mean things, that people were bullying her. And of course, Barty hopped into this via Twitter. So I'm gonna be honest, I was actively on Twitter and I did not see any comments about Lizzo personally in regards to her weight, you know, or her body. I was seeing tweets more so about how people were not really caring for the song. But Barty did retweet a tweet that said this: "No shade, but Lizzo is a mammy for the white gays. Only reason her act is marketed and executed like that." Okay, so ironically, this tweet did not receive much engagement, so I'm not sure how Lizzo came across this tweet. She was not tagged, and, you know, nobody mentioned her in the comments, so I'm assuming she searched up the comment that was being said, the comments that were being said about her on Twitter. So now my guess as to why this person tweeted this was because not long ago, Lizzo was apparently letting white boys pour drinks on her or something like that, a video of her dancing. Now, I'm assuming that may be what the user is referring to, but other than that, the mammy is very offensive. It's very derogatory. It's what they called overweight black slave women who were usually, you know, clowned on by the white family they took care of and the children they look after. So it's not a complimentary term, okay? And I like Lizzo in the sense of her confidence and even some of her music. I love Coconut Oil. So that's probably my favorite song by her. But I think sometimes she makes things for attention, in my most humble opinion, but she isn't the first or the last artist to do wild things publicly. I don't think she should be crying on live about what's being said about her, because this is the music industry, and I believe you have to have thick skin. And even not being a celebrity, I just can't get on live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, no type of live and shed tears. I just can't, I can't. So honestly, these new artists, they need to take notes out the Beyonce handbook or something and realize not everything warrants a response. But nevertheless, Barty came to her defense and had this to say on Twitter in regards to people critiquing the song. So Cardi said this: Rumors is doing great. Stop trying to say the song is flopping to dismiss a woman's emotions on bullying or acting like they need sympathy. The song is top 10 on all platforms. Body shaming and calling her mammy is mean and racist as F. Now, this is interesting coming from Cardi, because in the past she said some questionable remarks about black women. And to my recollection, she has not taken accountability for any of the things that she said, but I mean, let's continue. So she went on to say this. They do this all the time. It's a new tactic. They like to fill the comments with fake hate to persuade people opinions, same way they harass every artist that work with me to try to scare people from working with me, but the numbers don't lie. Well, God bless, no man can't curse. I'm sure she meant no man can curse, but she went on to respond to a Twitter user who said this. Damn, Lizzo. All we said was the song is a bop on mute, and now she crying, talking about big black girls are targets and such. We still ain't finna stream that song, beloved. Now, this user did not at Lizzo and never even mentioned Cardi's name at all, but Cardi somehow found the tweet and responded and said this. But the song is doing great on all platforms. When people calling you mammy because you a black woman making pop music and thousands of people calling you names, it gets to you. Your bio says, quote unquote, black everything. I guess it doesn't apply to black women's emotions, huh? Now, this kind of threw me because the user never mentioned anything mean about Lizzo other than not being a fan of the song. And this user did respond to Cardi and she said this. Are you remedial, Cardi? I said the song is hot egg juice. I never said nothing about her personally. I ain't like ish if I don't want to. Okay, it's whack. And why you in black people business anyway? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Now, Cardi ain't responded to that direct response, but let's continue. So Cardi went on to say this. When you stand up for yourself, they claim you're problematic and sensitive. When you don't, they tear you apart until you crying like this. Whether you skinny, big, plastic, they're going to always try to put their insecurities on you. Remember, these are the nerds looking at the popular table. Now, I can agree with that, okay, with what she said, but the context is still off for me because I never saw anyone personally attack Lizzo, but her feelings are hers to feel and they are valid. Now, what I found interesting is a user tweeted that this. Getting tired of Barty Gang being the bigger person in situations like this, these MFers got one more time, to which Cardi said, exactly. Now, I noticed this same pattern with her collab with Normani a few weeks ago. There was a lot of drama attached to the song. Cardi had drama on Twitter in which she was responding to people who did not care for her verse on the song. And I did cover this in the video that I will link below. And she even got upset and she tweeted and deleted that she would have Normani's team take her off the song and that she would no longer promote the song anymore. And then there was those issues with it being available on streaming platforms, and it caused Cardi to mention the support black women movement again. And she mentioned how they did the same thing to Meg and Armani and now Lizzo. All I'm going to say is this. People are not obligated to like the music. They're not obligated to like every song that artists put out, collab or no collab. People are not obligated to stream it either. If they do not like it, they just don't like it. You don't have to, you got to take yourself out of the picture for just a moment, because I even saw some of Cardi fans who did not care for the Rumors record. I saw some Lizzo fans who did not care for the Rumors record, but you know, they're supporting their favorite artists, their faves. Now, Wild Side is a bop. I like that song. Cardi is painting the narrative, allegedly, in my most humble opinion, that black women who work with her receive hate. Now, what I will say is people, especially black women, tend to look at Cardi sideways because of the things that she has said about black women in the past, from talking about a black woman's child and then saying, you know, children aren't off limits, but gets mad when someone mentions anything remotely close to even being talked about her child. So she attacked the owner of the Shade Room, who's a plus size black woman. She called black women monkeys and roaches. So now I mean, and she hasn't really held herself accountable for any of it. She wished AIDS on a blogger because she didn't like the title of his blog. So it's not that people are looking at these women side eye for no reason, but y'all let me know y'all 2 cents below. Do y'all care for this song? And what do you think about Lizzo crying on live? Do you think it's sympathy tactic, or is she really fed up? And what do you think about Cardi going off on Twitter again about people's opinions on the song? I look forward to reading your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. But like and share this video. But help your girl grow by subscribing, and also lounge with me on Instagram and Twitter at Lady J Lounge Room. Bye for now, fam.